Great Big Sea excursion around the bay on the Weekend Homebrew Show, 650 VOCM. I'm Sonny Ennis, 811. And I'm not alone this morning. I got a very special guest in the studio with me, Ashley Gilbank. How you doing, Ashley?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, minus the weather. If anyone's wondering, who's Ashley Gilbank? Who's Ashley Gilbank? Skate4Life. Tell us all about it, Ashley.
Skate4Life was a campaign that I started. I'm from Ottawa, and I started out there about a year ago. And it's a journey that I put together to inline skate from St. John's, Newfoundland, all the way out to Victoria, BC. And we just started last week on June 4th.
June 4th. So June 4th was Monday, if that's correct. And it's been miserable so far weather-wise. How are you finding the Newfoundland weather?
Yes, the weather has been a challenge, to say the least, along with the hills. We definitely don't have hills like this in Ottawa. The rain and the wind and the freezing cold, I don't think we've seen the sun since we landed out here.
No, I can guarantee you haven't seen the sun since you've been here for sure. So how'd you get started on all this?
About a year ago, I lost a childhood friend to suicide. She was a gifted athlete, and she was actually hit by a car while jogging one night on our campus out in Toronto, and she suffered a brain injury, which led her to commit suicide just recently. And that changed my entire view on suicide. I used to think it was more of a selfish act, and I didn't know much about it. And recently I did a lot of research, and I learned that there's a huge stigma surrounding suicide, and there's a lot of people who need help and who aren't getting the help, and a lot of them are our youth. It's actually the second leading cause in death amongst young people in Canada alone. So we're out here trying to raise awareness and funds, and all of our funds go to the Do It for Darren Foundation, which was a campaign started out in Ottawa. I have close ties with that because Darren was a young hockey player who actually took her own life as well. So we're trying to raise money and spread the awareness throughout Canada.
We definitely need to get it out there for sure. And when you decided to do this, how did you come up with the idea of inline skating across Canada?
To be honest, I knew someone who skated from Toronto to Vancouver, and I connected with him and said, what you're doing is amazing, it's inspiring, and I said, I wish I could do something like that. And he said, well, why can't you? And I was at a time in my life where I wasn't feeling so great about myself. I hadn't gone to college yet, and I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I thought, yeah, why not? Why can't I? And that was almost 5 years ago, and here I am today.
And here you are, inspiring people and helping raise money for a great cause, too. Ashley, I got a few more questions for you. We're going to tell people how to donate. First, we're going to play a tune. We'll come back with Ashley Gilbank in just a little sec.
Tetley.
Well, still not looking that great out there this morning. Still with Ashley Gilbank here, and she's inline skating across Canada. She's going to be interested to hear this forecast because she got here on Monday. It's been rain, drizzle, and fog ever since. Isn't that right, Ashley?
Yeah, that's right. Same thing.
Little better weather in store, according to this forecast there. The drizzle you see right now going to end this morning, then mainly cloudy through the afternoon, high 12 degrees. Tomorrow, Sunday, mainly cloudy again, high 13. No rain in there. Monday, mix of sun and cloud, high 16. Tuesday, mix of sun and cloud, high 17. So not looking too bad for you. Your VOCM satellite weather, get it anytime at VOCM.com. Still chatting with Ashley here. She's inline skating across Canada to raise awareness and some funds. And if folks are out and about today on the TCH, you will see you guys are going to be hitting the TCH in a little while from now. Grand Falls by Monday. So if you're on the highway heading west of Gander, be on the lookout for Ashley. And how can folks donate to your cause?
We have a few different ways. You can go to our website, which is www.skate4life2012.com, all one word. Or you can feel free to stop us on the highway. We've had a lot of honks of encouragement along the way. Honks are good, but donations are better. So feel free to stop by. We haven't had a lot of people stop. I know the rain's probably deterred people from wanting to pull over, but it definitely boosts my morale. So feel free to stop by and say hi and make a donation.
And you're perfectly okay if someone stops you on your route, are you?
Oh, absolutely. It gives me a little breather, too.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, never thought of that. Gives you a chance to catch your breath. A few other things we want to clear up here. I just want to ask you one thing before I let you go today. I know the weather's been terrible. So far, what's your most memorable moment in Newfoundland?
Wow, I have a lot, but there is one that sticks out. It was actually before we left. I was on Signal Hill, and it was freezing cold, and we went into the gift shop just to kind of get warm and ask directions. and there was a young girl working there. Her name was Emma, and we wanted to buy a little magnet that said St. John's, because we do collect them wherever we go, and we forgot our wallet in the car. So we said, oh shoot, we got to go back out in the weather to get it. And she said, you know what, I'm going to buy it for you. I know what you're doing, and I'm going to buy it for you, and that'll be my donation.
Wow, that's nice. Hopefully you see a lot more of that. That's what we're hoping for you. If you guys are out on the TCH today, be on the lookout for Ashley, and anything else you want to get in before you get on the go today.
Yeah, just one quick thing. We've had a lot of people ask how we're funding this. So I just want to give a shout out to our sponsors who have helped us, and without them it wouldn't be possible. DP Electric from Ottawa, Greco Lean and Fit Centers from Ottawa, and Sterling Ford, who donated our van, which we actually didn't get until about 5 days before we left, and we probably tried over 150 companies for a year, so that was a big one for us.
That was huge. You'd both be inline skating across Canada without the van.
That's right.
All right, Ashley, thanks for coming in here today, and we wish you the best on this trip. Anyone sees Ashley today out on the TCH, stop by, have a chat with her. She's very friendly. Give her a donation, too, while you're at it. Help her out. Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you, Sonny.